Hey guys, what's up? We're in the new studio. It is not decorated and it's really plain. Alright, here's the scoop. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate comments for today's video, but that's okay. If you haven't read the title, yes, I'm going to open up a Copic marker. We're gonna see what's inside. So the reason why I'm doing this, I'm not doing this to just like waste stuff, but I don't know if you can see it there. Some of my Copic markers are growing stuff and like crystallizing on the tips. First of all, I want to find out if it's just some sort of like crystallization. I want to find out if it is just like some sort of crystallization or if it is like mold or mildew, because it's happening with my dark colored markers. This one is doing it too. So both of my black markers are doing this, and I'm hypothesizing that it's probably some sort of ingredient that they put into their marker, or I just got some duds. But I want to see if it is crystallizing inside the barrel too, because using these markers is quite annoying because it's very hard to use it when the tip is like crystallized and you have to like clean it off every time, then it grows back. So I want to see if it's like in the barrel of the marker. I also have zero interest in using these on my art projects that I like plan to sell, because first of all, it smells like mold or mildew is actually growing on my marker, and I wouldn't want to like sell somebody artwork made of mold. Like, that's gross, and why would I do that? And second of all, I have no interest in using these two markers anymore. Like, I know it's growing stuff. I don't want to try to fix it anymore. I have tried stuff, and trust me, honey, I know I'm probably gonna get lectured over that in the comments too, that like I'm ungrateful for not trying to clean them off or something. I don't know why people get so defensive over Copic markers in the comments. They get really mad, and I'm just gonna poke fun at it. So anyway, I have a healthy marker here. I was gifted this one, I think, and coincidentally, I already have this shade. So I'm saying it's a healthy marker because nothing is growing on it. Here they are. These are the ones we will essentially be dissecting, and I want to compare, for research purposes, what the difference would be between one of these markers that is growing stuff and one of these markers that is not. I want to compare the barrels on the inside, just because I'm a curious person who likes doing research kind of things. I worked in a lab, okay? This stuff is fun. I have seen around the internet other people talking about some of their alcohol-based markers growing stuff on the tips, and what I tend to see is it's always a dark color. So that's why I think it's like something in the ingredients. I just moved. I can't find half my art supplies. The only thing I can really find right now is this giant X-Acto knife, so we're gonna make do and we're gonna cut open some markers. Not really like cut it open. We'll see what we can do, okay? Just be right back. A disclaimer to everybody who's feeling exceptionally grumpy today and feels the need to say rude things in the comments over my own markers and what I decide to do with my own stuff. Then I'm sorry you feel that way. But I'm here to spread joy, fun, gladness, and hopefully some laughter and awkward hand motions. Weird things. Let's get started. Alright, like my luxury china, this is to protect my fake wood in the background. So we have a fake plate, some fake wood. Everything about this video is it's gonna be real from here on out. And here I present you with a nib comparison. Upon further inspection, this marker appeared to be growing the most stuff. So we'll open this one up. It's kind of hard to see this nib. There's not as much on it. Just scrubbing in for my Copic marker surgery here. Oh yeah, get that glove snap. Yo, this box says one size fits most. Hey man, I'm not part of that most. Okay, this is big. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do with this, and I hope that cool things happen, man, right? Man, I love the smell of these gloves. They smell like the ones the dentist uses in your mouth, and I don't know why, but that's quite pleasant. Okay, How should we do this? All right, I'm gonna pull out the nib first. We'll inspect the whole nib. It does not even want to come out. Ooh, I'm pulling the crystals off. I should have tweezers, but I don't, because we moved and I can't find anything right now. I'm gonna take this nib off. Okay, I removed one of the nibs. Nothing is growing on it, so that's great. But I wanna get in here. So I'll be right back, all right? That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. You know, I thought I'd spend like 30 minutes getting these Copics open, so I didn't film that part. Girl, it took me like 2 whole minutes. I could have filmed it. But I'm gonna show you what's inside now. All right, I cracked open the Copic marker with a hammer. One of the main reasons I really wanted to do this too was just to see what was inside of a Copic marker. I'm pleasantly surprised to know that we really do get our money's worth. I mean, they fill the entire barrel. I mean, they really fill the entire barrel of the marker with an ink cartridge. I was expecting to see like hollow space where maybe they cheaped out or something, but nope, they're giving you the real deal here. Look at this ink cartridge right there. There's the nib. This one isn't open completely. That's okay. So yeah, here's the full ink cartridge is right here. I'll get the black markers cartridge and we'll compare them. Sorry I didn't crack like the brush nib tip, but I didn't really think it was worth it. So if you want to do that, you can on your own time. I'm inspecting the ends of the nib right now. Or I guess the ends of the ink cartridge. This is really dark, so it's hard to focus, but in real life, I do see crystallization on this end. I wish it would focus. I can't get this to focus amazingly well, but there is crystallization on the end of this part of the nib. So, what we have is an X-Acto knife. I want to cut it open. All right. This one, no crystallization, which is great. This is the inside of a Copic marker. I think it's really fascinating. So all you curious people out there, I hope you enjoy. Before we show the inside of the ink cartridge, I can just pull out the brush nib. Ooh, you are juicy, and I just got black all over you because my gloves. Sorry. This is how long your brush nib is. Sorry I destroyed it, but yeah, it's about 1 inch long. It goes back into that cavity that holds your actual ink cartridge. And Copic does not mess around. They do not cheap out. Everything is very well put together. So you know what, shout out to them. Here's the black one. Yeah, this has crystals all up it. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it open. See what the inside looks like my chaos plate. I'm gonna leave all the parts here to annoy every person with OCD in the YouTube world. I'm gonna just cut this open. I wanna know what's inside this beast. Come on, buddy. Open sesame. You can do it. The outside casing is just this thin plastic that's impressively sturdy. Like, I have to go over it multiple times with this X-Acto knife. So, yeah. All right. Inside casing. Beautiful, actually. I'm gonna take this plastic off. And I think my question is already answered for this black marker. Looking at this up close, it's basically a bunch of fibers. I do see traces of crystals here and there, like it has gone through the cartridge. It's really not that bad though, so no big deal. But I don't care. I got to learn new stuff, find out what's inside of a Copic marker, got to take it apart. I love knowing how stuff works. So this kind of thing is so satisfying to me. I got to take apart a Copic marker. This is so satisfying, guys. I'm literally just, yeah. Yeah, a lot of the crystals are like near this end, and then there's like a strand that goes through over here. And there was like another strand that went through over there. But yeah, pretty cool, isn't it? It's like, you want some hair, guys? You want to make a wig? Let me hook you up. I have a piece of scrap paper here, and I'm going to press the entire cartridge on this little watercolor design. See what happens. I think this will be cool. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I like it. So at least the whole thing didn't go to waste. It's kind of neat, the little textures you can get from this. Not that bad. I can tell you what, it works way better than the brush nib did. I would like clean it off with different methods and stuff, but it always came back. So this is more rewarding for me. All right, I'm gonna change my gloves. And then we're gonna tear apart the pink cartridge, okay? Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna cut this one open. By the way, guys, don't try this at home unless like you have parents' supervision or they okay it, and make sure you're safe, because like I'm not being super safe here. I didn't wipe off the blade. Apologies for not wiping off the blade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, explosion. This was a juicy marker. Oh, need to make another little sliver. There we go, you are punctured. Ooh, look at these filamentous fibers. So this one is very much stuck to the sides. It like does not want to come off the sides. Hey, you don't want to come off? Okay. Look how satisfying this is. It looks like I'm deconstructing a piece of salmon or something. Anyway, I'm gonna press it up against here. Not gonna take it out of the cartridge. Oh, y'all wanna see? Okay. Whoa, wicked dude making some art with a lot of ink. I actually like the way this looks. I'll move this. Like, look how sweet this is. Mixed media for the win. Yeah. Doesn't that just melt your soul and tear your heart to bits to know this was once a Copic marker? ASMR right here. Alright folks, this is the art we made with our Copic marker dissection, if you will. Again, I'm not trying to waste supplies. This was more for like my own research purposes. I wanted to see what was inside the markers. So I want to tell you guys, the black marker that had that crystallization, I don't actually think it was mold because it is an alcohol-based marker. And isopropyl alcohol, or if you want to call it rubbing alcohol, whatever, that is known to kill like bacteria and fungi. So I don't think it was mold. I think it was just some sort of reaction to maybe an ingredient used to get a darker pigment, because it's in both of those markers. I've seen people talking online about their darker markers having the same issue. Now that I destroyed 2 markers for you guys, I have to redo my video background. That's what happened. I just put some alcohol in a spray bottle and boom, good as new. Can't even tell that this was covered in ink a couple seconds ago. So yeah, take that Copic marker. That is literally all I have planned for today. As you can see, Parts of my studio are still in U-Haul boxes, so I have some work cut out for me. I will be back later with art.